Good afternoon, everyone. This is Generic Fool's Test. I have returned a little earlier than I thought I would, mainly because I was really bothered by not beating the birdbots. In the time I was off, I got my car back. Things are fine. There's a problem my car has where it's an issue with the belt. My car is really old, so it's not worth fixing it, but the problem won't cause issues. So, that's good. But hey, good to see you again. Also, since the time I last streamed, I also beat the digger mission, or I mean the license thing, barely. But still, barely still means that I've succeeded. And the thing that annoys me is it turns out that part I've gotten the stream where, with the last, the green reaver bot that appears at the end with which melees me, that was the last battle. So I had almost completed it multiple times almost on stream. And then I did I've basically gotten to the point where I beat the Pelican carrier thing. But I paused it now so that I can restart. So I guess I'll continue from where we were before. So, here. Alright. I accidentally called up Steam. Let's see. Here, coming
That
out.
should take care of them.
Okay.
Hey, Mega Man! They're up there on the roof! Come quick!
Mega Man, everything should be okay there now. You've got to get up
Yeah,
to the
let's say
roof.
it is
You can
annoying
get there
that
by using the ladder in
about the
storage
mayor.
area.
Okay.
It's just like, okay, I'm about to beat it, and then just the mayor blows up the thing like, no! And I'm just like, God damn it, man! It was a single bird bot. We could have done it. But just like, all right. Also, I'm now using the machine gun. I did give it a lot of damage, and I did max out the damage, and I did max out the energy. So I technically have infinite. It just does not last very long. I basically stopped using it because it was too strong. I mean, it evaporates everything it hits at this level of the game. Oh wait, it's on top. So, the fact that if I was playing the game on quote-unquote easy mode, that would make it seem legitimate. But, that's basically the reason I was able to defeat, wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh, I guess up the ladder, yeah. So basically I just was like, screw it, I'm going to use this weapon. Protect the roof, defeat all the bird bots, throw the bird bot bomb back at them.
Mission start.
Oh no, I'm not. Like you see, this is just... max damage and having max energy, which means I have unlimited for this weapon. Means that this makes it much easier. However, as you can see, even though I have technically gotten... Damn it, stop. It runs out of... thing is...
All of our assault teams have been shot down. Inconceivable!
Impossible!
Underestimate them. How come we have to go to so much trouble over one little blue guy? Blue guy? Are you talking about me? Blue? Are you talking about me? No, not you. The guy down there.
Curses! Our plan may have failed, but we can't let that blue guy off this easy. For our fallen
Is that the guy who voices Mr. Burns?
Yeah, get the blue guy!
Boo. Do a fair amount of damage, it's just that this thing is kind of bad at not fair kamikazing me. It's time to load the camera.
Yeah, not bad for a primate. He's stronger than he looks.
Retreat! Retreat!
Oh, in The Simpsons, there's a character named Mr. Burns. I don't have to explain what The Simpsons is to you because of, or do I? Because if I do, then I'm going to feel very old. Wait, where's Roll? Just lucky Glyde didn't use his main force to attack us. We've got to deal with him before he has a chance to regroup. Okay, that's good. Because it's just... like, you know, I was like, hey, I like Bugs Bunny. Like, who's Bugs Bunny? So I was like, We managed to drive them off, thanks to you. Say the Guildmaster wanted to see you. You should go to his office. Mister, I'm going to blow up everything. At the drop of the hat. I do wish I had more money, though. I do feel like they contrived. That's the wrong door. You know, the way it's set up, you'd think that was to the Guild Master's office, but no, it's not. It's to the secret temple thing. Oh, Rematch temple. Sorry, we still can't open up the ruins. Well, we beat them off for now. Ew, wrong terminology. But we did get them all. They're probably getting reinforcements at their base on Calbania Island. We might not be able to hold them off this time. Mega Man, Johnny and I were thinking, would you blow up this place again? Would you go to Calbania? We want you to destroy Glyde's base there. Will you do that for us? Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just a bit salty at you, man. The people who didn't have to watch, people who watched earlier only saw me lose to it a few times, but you know, it's it is frustrating. You be careful. Their base is heavily fortified. Yeah. Especially since it's like I kept getting so close to actually beating it, and then it's just like, what's that? The birdbot blew up the door because there was one behind I forgot about. Oh! Oh! Click button, game over. Still respect this game, but my god, it can screw up. To put it lightly. You know, it'd be one thing if they gave me better equipment, but it also makes me happy that I did the stupid thing, like maxing out the like good machine gun, because I did it on a whim. I had collected too much money, was expecting to be able to get more stuff, and then I was like, oh well, I guess I'll just put it on the machine gun. I was originally going to put it into the water thing, but then it's just like I can't upgrade the water sub-weapon at all. But you know. God, the inside. I'm sure I would have been able to, but it would have been taken much longer. I do have an appointment later, but it's at 3. I mean, well, it's basically 3 hours. So, I mean, I don't think I'll have much problem. Let's move. Oh, yes. Cabana Island. On the tropical island with the molten lava. No, I doubt you know that. Actually, do you know of Adventure Time? The show? Okay, good, making sure, because at this point, saying no is more understandable, because it's been years. Because I grew up with that show, and I really liked it. It's shocking how, like, with such a simplistic art style, it still manages to, you know, have such a good story. Now, people these days can't bother to write a good story. So it's good. Oh my god. We're in trouble. Our sister Shu has been kidnapped by the Glyde gang. Uh-huh. Don't sound too shook up about it. She the only one who take care of us. Without her, we in trouble. Hehe. Will you help us? I don't. It's like that. Aha. Great, thanks. Let's go then. We show you how to get there when you're outside. Behold the pig where the pigs were. It's from episode 1 of Mega Man Legends. Ah, I see. I can't imagine this ever getting annoying. Over here, over here, over here. Sorry, but I need money. Shouldn't they figure out that this is annoying? I mean, so basically just fall. Oh god, I'm not that far behind, come on! It's like they're also trying to just be annoying. Oh, thanks kids, that was great. Did they find the bodies? So I'm gonna probably take that out of context. Thanks, kids. Appreciate the effort of delivering me face first into Rematch.
That's where they got you.
So that's their base. Don't worry, I'll get your sister out of there.
I don't think so. It's probably too hard for you. There's that you may get through, but it's really high. Anyway, come with us. You'll see.
What? Wait, you'll get hurt.
Okay, well, I can just kill the thing.
Mission start.
Well, I know what they say they want me to do, but I'm just going to use my overpowered gun. The kids are invincible. I don't care if they get shot. Don't quote me on that. Oops, missed that. There's a door right there. Come on, pick it. Oh, you know, I thought I had infinite, it provided infinite ammo, but clearly it does not. I'm almost halfway out of bullets for the gun. Yeah, I forgot. Only a few things have infinite.
Okay, Apple. Okay, Doc. Okay. We ready.
Huh?
Hurry up, man.
I'm
Get on, mister.
I'm bigger than you, and he's wearing
All right.
armor. Okay, well. How strong are those kids?
Excuse me. I seem to have been captured. Can you help me, please?
Be quiet! Come! Keep your trap shut!
It is the pig lady.
Intruder! Intruder alert!
Thank you for blowing my cover, young lady.
Ouch! You're hurting me! Mission start!
Please zoom in on. What the hell? It's like, yo, gun. Remind me of that new bomb.
Do you see a key anywhere nearby? You should be able to open the gate with it.
There we go. So I guess here. Okay. Control tower.
Mission start!
Mega Man, above you!
I also bought the armor that is the strongest for me right now. So that means I take 25% damage, or prevent 25% of damage. That's a big difference. And, well, I also prevent knockback. So, basically the same thing. The only difference is that, thanks guys, super fun. Thanks devs, ultra fun. Oh, I'm out of the... completely out of machine gun rounds. You know, like, this is not as overpowered as I thought it was. Okay, let's do... I need to max out range. It'd be nice if I could get closer. It's also frankly annoying how they keep taking me out of lockout. Why is there fried chicken? Well, no, there are birds that eat birds. So accessory pack. What does accessory pack do? With 12 secret herbs and spices, the storage life gauge. So, equipment. Just checking here. Okay, so it provides one of everything. Not bad, not terrible. I wish I had no machine guns. I also wish I just noticed earlier that it was...
Mission start!
I just also realized that right now what's more important than that is power. That's good. Oh man, I was not paying attention to my health. God, zoom in on something close by, not something on the opposite end of the room. I do not like... The lock-on in this game seems worse than in all the others. I mean, than in Tron Bond and in, like, you know, one.
You can't get into the tower where they're keeping that woman from there. There's got to be a way in somewhere.
Oh, now roll. It's not. It doesn't let me look down. Okay, let me look down there, but for some reason it just keeps. I mean, look up, rather. Q3. Is this the correct way? Sneak into the tower, defeat the Royal Guardian tower and get inside. If you find something to stand on, you can get through the window.
Mission start!
I was gonna try to get out. Okay, well, that's not good. I like how data would appear before certain important areas so I could save. Yes, we were. Yeah. Now that I know I don't have infinite rounds, I'm going to not waste all the ammunition like an idiot. Which I just did again. Did not mean to hurt the kids. They're annoying, but I don't actually want to hurt kids. Darn, I'm gonna skip that.
Mission start!
Trying to speedily go. Oh my god, this... They're like, hey, this armor's more expensive because of Ren's knockdown. You know what the good thing about knockdown is? Temporarily invincible. So basically all this means is, hey, you want to take more damage? Please focus on the one thing, which is, you know, right there and able to attack me. Stop locking onto something behind a wall. Why is it that it's... I mean, it hurts from some people that they hate this, that this game is hated. Which I thought that couldn't possibly be it. No, don't. Stop zooming in on that one. You see, the other thing is, I don't know if you can tell this by watching me play. Whenever I get hit, it breaks lock on with the target I'm aiming at. And in addition, it sort of turns me in a direction. So every time I'm locking onto that one turret, it turns me in the direction of the other one. So when I try using lock on again, it's like, oh, you want to focus on that thing over there. Which I can't. I'm pretty sure I don't have a way to actually. Yeah, this is I don't know why they decided to go like this. This game is looks great, and parts of it are fun, but other parts of it are just like pulling teeth. Yeah, I'll help you, just... Because you also have to understand, as I said, I have the best armor for this point in time. I'm using tactics that the developers couldn't even think of at the time. And on top of that, I'm also using a weapon that is stronger than what I should have at the time.
Mission start.
Thanks, Tank. Thank you very much. Where are the two dumb kids? Why are you playing over there? Get over here. The kids are like, you couldn't possibly, deal with the guns here. You have to just help us sneak to the side, and then they just run around into the cannons. Pathfinding in this generation of gaming could be really bad.
Okay, Apple. Okay, Doc.
How light or how light is Mega Man for them to be able to throw them like that? Slash, how strong are those kids to be able to actually throw them off like that? Yes.
Mission start.
Stop zooming in on the... Also, the targeting is also pretty poor. You see, in modern gaming, it's something that goes without saying. When they target something, your character aims slightly ahead of where they think that thing is going to go. That way, it's more likely that you hit the target. Here, Mega Man aims at where the thing was, or currently is, which is why I'm missing a ton of shots. This game has good parts to it. It's a lot of old games have parts to it that make it difficult to go back to. Okay, well now I'm just gonna... Also, they shortened the range of the blaster. So, in Legends 1, your blaster's range was still pretty good, all things considered, even without adding a range boost. I don't know, it feels to me like it's a quarter of the range. And now most enemies stay back, which means if I want to do anything with ranged opponents... 1 second. I still am enjoying this game. It's like... Alright, well, I'll just... something regarding my medication. Okay. Good. It would be nice if Data went inside. Sorry, I'm now just whining. I'm like, me. Well, you know, if this game is apparently so bad, why do I keep playing it? That's because I do enjoy the characters, and yes, that's technically not supposed to be a door. It's technically a door, but no. I believe they need to remaster this game and change some things. Not more like a Final Fantasy VII, like, you know, the Final Fantasy VII remake, than like a 100% true to the original one. Not in terms of appearance. The style of this game is good. I just think that they should,
Mission start.
you know.
Mega Man, above you.
I know Data's literally outside. I don't even need to run away. All I need to do is just spam this machine gun, and then I can just go back out to Data, retrieve all my ammunition. Because it literally costs me nothing. I am actually a fan of games like Dark Souls, but you know, I like it when they feel fair. Like, I really enjoy Dark Souls 1. I don't need to see you flying off. Accessory back. Fried chicken. Got the door key too. I'm sorry for those watching. I'm going to be save scumming because I really just want to succeed and not. Yes, yeah. Well, you. Also, I'm sorry for being a rather impatient person today. I was just like, well, there's never really an excuse. I mean, you know, there can be, but I don't really have an excuse like, well, you know, for the last 24 hours, I've been poked and prodded while people have been playing really annoying noises behind my back. It's like nothing like that, just like, you're getting angry at a game meant for kids. What's wrong with you? Why don't you get good, scrub? All these excuses.
Mission start.
What do you know? By just spamming that, it does a pretty good job of doing it. Yes, I will be doing this each and every room. My patience is no longer as good as it used to be. I mean, I don't think I have no patience. Yeah, sorry about that. They just kept doing the same theme over and over again.
Mission start.
Please zoom in on the closest one, not the... I don't care about the little bird bots. Stop this nonsense. I don't feel the same sympathy I do when I shoot or hit a serve bot in comparison to a bird bot. Where's the enemy? Oh yeah. What?
There's a big window in the tower. I can see it from here. It's pretty high up. You'll probably need something to climb on to reach it.
Is there another one around here somewhere? Oh yeah.
Did you find something to climb on? Try putting it under the window and see if you can reach it.
Okay, I actually have to go like this because I throw things a bit far. Let's see. Alright. was like, why is it not shooting?
Oh, thank you so much for helping me. I couldn't have done it without your brothers. Let's get out of here.
You're not getting away so easily. We'll take you with us. Game's over, Mega Man.
We better hurry.
That seems rather premature, don't you think? You took the girl that we stole! We're destroying the base as a result.
Give it up! Can't stop the bomb from going off!
Mega Man, come on! You, me, two blue guys!
If we can just get that gate open. We have to find the key.
You mean this key? I found it in the tower.
That's it. All right. Maybe we have a chance after all. Hold on to that key.
Okay.
Mission start.
Oh wait, so I literally have to carry her.
Do you know where the exit is, Mega Man? The largest gate in the wall looks like the main gate. That's where you need to go.
So, let's see. I think it said I have to pick her up. What? So, there we go. Welcome back, Shu. Sigh, it's nice to be back. I don't think they'll be bothering you anymore. Thanks, Blue Boy. I wish there was something I could do to give you my thanks for helping me. I know, a pig. You like pigs, don't you? Here, you can have this one. You got cute picky. Just don't eat him, even if you get hungry, alright? Thanks again. But I like pork chop. Is that a textbook? Could I have it, please? Yeah, sure. Thank you. However, find anything else I could use, please bring it here. Didn't think I'd get out of there alive. Thanks again. I thought if I caught one, I could make fried chicken. And what do you know? They caught me. They're robots. Yeah. No, trust me. I know the feelings when things like that happen. These kids look weird. There are lots of difficult looking books on the shelves. They probably belong to their parents. Looks like it's supposed to be a picture of a Reverbot. There's a bunk bed. I wonder who gets the top. Looks like they are studying. I know this thing here is for bathing. This barrel thing. Because it often appears in anime where they basically fill it up with water, light a fire underneath, and then they have a heated bath. Cover my life. Alright, let's see. My guess is the person who keeps going, I want pig, is the person I'm supposed to give the pig to. Let's go. The problem is there's a bunch of people who, you know, want exotic pets, or pets that are not standard pets. You know, I want it. I need it more than anything. And they convince their parents or their family to get it, and then when they get it, they're like, oh my god, this is in no way similar to the dream I had of this. And that's when a lot of animals get abandoned. So if you ever want something like, you know, a special or rare pet, you have to make sure you understand the reality of it. The same thing, a lot of people also want to have the big fluffy dog, but then they have to, you know, actually take care of said big fluffy dog, and then it's just like, oh, I don't like how much I have to brush this dog, or oh, I don't like how expensive it is, or I'm more of an indoor person, I don't like having to run around after this big energetic dog. What a cute pig, I bet it'd make a great pet. Would you let me have it? Sure. Thanks, I guess that means I'll be having bacon for breakfast. Yeah, just, oh. It's like, are you going to not give me anything else? Oh well. I mean, I thought that you'd want... well, as long as the animal doesn't suffer. I know enough. I love meat, but I know enough about animals to why it's hard to, you know, why it might be hard for people to eat meat if they knew the stuff that I knew. I'm not going to say any of it though. Don't worry about that. But mainly because I'm desensitized to a lot of stuff. When I was in elementary school, somebody actually brought a human brain to school. It was a parent thing where parents would bring in, kids would bring in their parents, and one of the parents was a brain surgeon, or, well, either way, I forgot what exactly. She was a doctor of some kind. She didn't just randomly bring in the brain like, here's a brain, and then kids scream. No, they brought in a brain that was donated to science to help people learn. It'd be good for me to have the resistor chip. I guess I should increase my health, or... I don't know. Do I save my money, or do I try and... Okay, well, yeah. I should have just bought the special energy. Alright, there we go. There we go. No. Well, no. Well, you know, that would have been a different story. My mom's head in a jar. Just like, nah, no. Oh, I hope I gave the pig to the correct person. I feel really bad about that pig. It's just like... Hey, but you can't eat it. You're right. You're right. I'm not eating it. This other person's eating it. But yeah, that's... That does not feel good. Alright, let's go. Feed Glyde's base. Thank you so much. Now I can blow up my island, my base in peace. Well, that's that then. Maybe we can go have some peace and quiet around. Huh? What's that?
I'm very, very disappointed in all of you. You can't even capture a little island by yourselves.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
Oh, fear! We're
Oh.
done for!
I need to blow up the island.
Main ship! What'll we do? We're doomed! Bringing out the big guns.
Why don't we try using the secret weapon you were telling us about?
Oh, well, that won't make any difference. It's broken.
Well, I'll fix it then. Come on, Mega Man. Huh?
Hey, wait! Get her back, Mega Man! It's our job.
Women can't do.
It's not hers.
Oh god, he actually says, like, we can't let a girl fix that. She'll get her cooties all over it. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, here. Oh, yeah, this. I actually didn't know where I was supposed to go. I was just like,
Don't you think?
There, it's fixed. Here we go.
Huh? But
So what can they be up to now? Oh, doesn't matter. Never mind. Go ahead. Just shoot them. Fire Glyde missiles.
Rule.
Whoops. Sorry, Mega Man. It looks like it broke again. It's going to take a few more minutes to fix.
Parabola gun. I don't have the Aqua Blaster equipped.
Mission start.
Oh, wait. You know, it's annoying when it switches it without asking.
Can't you do anything right? Well, that's enough. No more
I like how
Glyde
Mr.
stuff.
Loath
We'll
is in the
destroy entire
background.
city. That way
Or
there
did you
will be
not
nothing
notice his
between us and
picture?
ruins.
Ultimate Glide Buster, fully charged.
You can tell because of the nose.
I was hoping we wouldn't have to use it, but they have given us no choice.
Ultimate Glide Laser!
Uh-oh. There. That should do it. Here we go.
Yeah.
Rule, it's working. See?
Wait, stop! What are you doing? If you keep that up, you'll...
Glyde can just never use his ultimate form or ultimate weapon. Except, okay, correction, he used it once successfully on Teasel. But, you know, that's the extent. You're pretty good, but your girlfriend's amazing. No one's a match for her. Technically, she's more like a sister. Who didn't have thought that gun was so powerful? I felt a little funny myself. Alright, let's see. Before anything else, save. I'm not gonna lie, the maxed out machine gun is pretty good. At least for now in the game. Later on, it's going to be like, why did I spend all that money on that gun? But you know, for now, I'm just like, wow, that's pretty good. But the question is, why exactly do they have a gun that makes people confused? Wait, wrong door. We're safe now, thanks to you, Mega Man. Now we can open the ruins for you. The ruins are full of water. You'll need this if you want to explore them. You got rebreather. Well, knock yourself out. Ha 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 ha. I'll just blow myself out. Blister of yours, and just for sure, eh? Here, take this as thanks. It's been passed on my family for years. Got firecracker. I think you'll get more use of it out of it than I will. Why do you have a fire? It doesn't seem to imply that it's a special firecracker. It's just like, hey, look at this. It's a. This has been passed to my family through generations, and it's just like store-bought firecrackers. My family has been guarding it for generations. It's like you. He hands you a McDonald's sandwich. What's worse is McDonald's food. Well, I don't know. Basically, due to the way McDonald's burgers are cooked, basically they don't go bad. Which I guess I need to explain myself a little bit after making a statement like that. I'm gonna see if I can get a new weapon by telling Roll to look at the firecracker I got from the generations of that man's family. But basically, McDonald's burgers are, one, overcooked to the point of where they're well done, which removes moisture. Secondly, there's a lot of salt added to remove moisture. So, basically, let's check the firecracker. Oh. Well, I didn't get anything. Also, I got the shoes for going underwater. And basically, there's also enough fat in the burger to also act as a sort of protective layer. And also with the bread. The bread, too, has a lot of fat in it and not a lot of moisture. Which means bacteria tend to want to stay the hell away from McDonald's burgers. The end result is, you could leave a burger in an area, and as long as insects don't get to it, or other animals, well, you could
The central key is in here somewhere. Be
theoretically
careful over
eat
there.
it a
Don't
year
let
after
things-
it's been made.
This is a really complex structure. Be careful you don't get lost.
Yeah, well, it's... I wouldn't test that experiment, but there have been people who've eaten it, and it's like, oh, my body didn't commit suicide from eating that. So now I just need to equip some stuff. Body parts. Hydrojets. Now it's time for that thing I showed that we saw near the end of the last one. So B2. Oh, never mind. I thought I'd be underwater by now. Oh, my back. Let's see. Yep. I'm getting bullied. Also, there was this thing that people were saying, like McDonald's chicken nuggets were made from pink slime, but it's chicken. It's just, alright. I don't know that. Or do you not know what pink slime is? The answer is basically okay, just making sure, because some people don't know, and then they're just like thinking I'm making up stuff when I'm saying like, oh yeah, pink slime, but no. Chicken nuggets are actually, from McDonald's, are actually made from chicken. Not necessarily good quality chicken, but it's still chicken. The fact that I'm... Okay, well, Okay, well, I wanted to fall slowly, but,
It looks like there's a door above you, but it's too high for you to jump to. Look around and see if there's anything you could climb on.
yeah, I'll do that later. Yeah. Well, some would argue that common sense was never quite so common. Destroyed with the right tools.
Too bad you don't have anything that could destroy that wall. That step's really high. Too high for you to jump. If there was something around there you could stand on, maybe you could get over it.
Yeah, sometimes you realize this game was for, I guess the demographic for this game is kids. So they're just like, wow! If only... Oh. It's not letting me pick it up. I guess I need to... Anytime you see the little claw in the corner close, it's because I'm trying to pick up something or pressing triangle. Oh. Also, there's apparently some weird cheats in this. I always look at the cheats menu just to see how things are, but like one of the cheats is, actually, you know, it'd be better if I just showed. So, also, before anything else, I'll create a save state. I don't want to damage the data. So, like, I mean, obviously there's the typical stuff, so you know, do that. But then it has stuff like, attach arms to head. Clearly, this is the way the game was meant to be played. Spin head holding R3. Yes, as you said, peak gaming experience. What in the world? I guess now here. And then force 30 frames per second? What does that do? Or how does that make it appear? No, it doesn't seem to do anything. Or not that I know. I'm not going to actually do stuff like walk through wall and stuff like that, because that's actual cheating. I mean, technically people would say like, you've cheated now that you activated the head thing. It's like, yeah, but it didn't do anything. I didn't put money in my account and I didn't, you know, really do anything to improve the game. Yeah. Want to go to B1? Alright, let's go. Sluice control activated. Do you want to flood floor B2? Yes.
It looks like the floor beneath you is filled with water.
Yes, for all the slow kids in the back. Well, on the other hand, I guess, to be fair, people might not know what a sluice gate is. And also, if you don't know what something is, asking when you don't know what something is always important. Because I feel like not knowing something just means you're ignorant. If you refuse to ask because you feel embarrassed, that's
Maybe
silly.
something's changed now that this area is filled with water. Since things are lighter in water, you can pick up things you weren't able to before.
I don't know if that's necessarily true. That things are lighter in the water. It also depends on how much water. Because, like, I mean, I did also just remember that NASA has a, what's the term? They literally have or they used to, I don't know if they still use this, but to test out how things reacted in space, they had under a pool, this massive pool where they would construct things for space stations. Moon physics. Okay, now that I've got that, I'm going to try to equip Oh no, bubbles. The bubbles of death. Well, yeah, sorry. Yeah, well, I do too, but you know it's worse if you don't let yourself, if you don't find out things yourself and just, like, you know, go like, yeah, I know what it is, and then you can't figure out what you need to do. It's just something I don't understand. If someone tries to tell you you're stupid for not asking, ask them, what, do you not know? Is that why you're not bothering to tell me? At which point that person then looks dumber. Well, yeah, but then, you know, these types of people would also be like, what, you can't even figure it out yourself? And then, you know, people with like-minded things go like, oh my god, you've been owned. The problem is, there's a lot of people who sort of think they're being smart when they say things. Especially when you're a kid, you think like, I said the smart thing. They're not responding, not because they don't even want to dignify it with a reaction or a response. It's because I clearly owned them. But also now I think about it, when I was talking about things being lighter in water, I was thinking about if there's air inside of them. And the vacuum. I was gonna say, I thought I heard running water, which that was. I did hear the sound of running water.
There's a strong current there. You won't be able to get past it. Wait, there's a switch really close to you.
I fucked up. You know, I wish it would just let me put down the thing so I can just, you know, properly. Alright, there we
I'm
go.
reading 4 medium-sized reaver bots in the room ahead of you. Move carefully. Maybe they won't notice you.
those 4 medium-sized V-robots? It was rather nice to get that, you know, one to get the Zenny rather.
I'm showing 3 robots nearby. They're big ones too. Be careful.
Is this the boss? Trying to redirect the aim to something else. Not a fan of how slowly I'm moving. Or they're homing at... Nose itches. see now. I'll check the door, but then after that I'll go the other way because, you know, typical RPG slash game like strategy. If it looks like I'm supposed to go in one direction, go the opposite direction. There we go. I just had to smartly place myself. Time to re-equip. I wish there was just a button to switch. Of course, that did damage to me. I mean, it makes sense that it would, but you know. I've never actually gotten this far. I think the farthest I got when I was a child playing this is into Glyde's base, and then I gave up, I think. Okay, well, not give up, but my friend, I was borrowing my friend's game and he wanted it back. Before what? Okay, well, actually, I'm going to go back to make sure. Which is stupid because now all the enemies have respawned. I do hope there was actually something over here, and I didn't just waste everyone's time by going here and respawn a bunch of enemies and just take a few hits. Oh, how fun this is! Nothing's more fun when you're go at a snail's pace, and then the enemies are like knocking you. Yeah, that's how it is, because you know, game developers still, some of them didn't understand that you weren't supposed to make them like arcade games, which bully its players into spending their money. Now I'm gonna have to. Yeah, it gets annoying after a while. You also have to understand that I actually don't remember if this game naturally has DualShock support or if this is another hack. Because playing this on the D-pad would have just been rough. Also, I'm going to switch back to the machine gun. I feel like I'm becoming overly dependent on the machine gun, which is the main reason why after maxing out the first time, I was like, I need to put this away.
Looks like there's a door to another room high on the wall there, too. Do you see anything to stand on?
No. Is that a literal, just regular fish? Randomly mixed in with the reaver bots? But no, I didn't want to. Some people argue that they would rather have realism in video games, but at the same time, you know, people who think that don't seriously think about what reality in video games actually means. For example, if you wanted to be realistic in a military game, after every time you fired a shot, you need to write a report about each shot you fired. If you were on a force that represented the American military, because that's something you do. You have to collect every brass shell you fire and make sure that you've taken account of each shot you've done to make sure someone's not sneaking, you know, a bullet or trying to what was the term again? Basically to ensure people aren't, like, you know, collecting the bullets and shooting people or something like that. There we go. I mean, don't get me wrong. When partial realism is added to a game correctly, it can make it so that it adds weight, or makes it so that it feels like it can be more suspenseful when there's more depending on each action you take. But the problem is when you add too much realism to a game. Like, for example, if they add realism to this, then me pointing out the machine gun and firing shouldn't work at all. Bullets don't work underwater. Did you know that? Or rather, shooting, guns underwater does not work. The bullets explode underwater. But, let's see.
There's a door really high up on the wall, Mega Man, just above where you came in. It's so high you won't even be able to climb up there. So, how do you get in?
Yeah, sorry. Basically, liquid acts as a force that roughly works against the bullet when it's going through. And the result is the bullets basically break apart in the water. Even when you're firing, or correction, high velocity bullets or regular speed bullet. Bullets going at regular firing speed, low velocity bullets might function better because there's less forces acting against it. But unlike the air where there's less drag, there's more acting against the bullet. And the whole yes, totally exactly what I just said. The force did the clearly my eloquence shocks me. But anyways, force, an action object keeps moving unless it's acted against by an equal or opposite force. Or what? I'm tired and my brain's not working. Maybe I should try to describe. Thanks for saying that. That's great. But I don't think I'm making sense. But basically, the water acts against it. It's been shown that even in the short distance, like, there's a channel called Mythbusters that did stuff years ago. They tested firing bullets inside of a pool, and even when they tested a 50 caliber bullet, it barely went a foot before it shattered. Oh no, that's just my natural intelligence. Sometimes people tell me that listening to me feels like they're having a stroke. Yeah, sorry about that. I mean, my health isn't the best, but I think I'm still, like, a long ways away from getting a stroke. But you never know. Okay. Yeah. System access, download map. Map downloaded. Map of this area is now appearing on the internal display map. Water level 4 is controlled from this panel. Drain water from the floor? Yes. Fish. I think I'm going to save the machine gun rounds as much as I can to ensure that I actually have enough for, you know, the boss of this area. So the things I had on my feet only work when it's underwater. I guess that makes some sense. There's a series called Dr. Slump, which I played the games for. I don't remember if you were subscribed or followed me before that, or back when I was playing that game, but it was fun while it lasted, but the problem is that it got to the point where it was just really annoying. Because it asked for me to make very exact... Wait, I clicked the wrong thing, probably. Like, very exact jumps, and it didn't properly explain things, and I was just like, I give up. So, yeah. What was up with that jump? Why did the last one, you know, make a really good jump, and then this time it was like, nope. But, yeah, it didn't feel fair. The Dr. Slump game also looks really good. Arguably, it might look better than this one does. But, yeah, it was just, you know, I just got too frustrated. And I didn't want to have to, you know, do everything, or rather, I was getting tired. Oh, never mind, just to hell with you. I'm going to ignore that one. Actually, if I remember correctly, the shield ones actually do drop special ammunition. So I should kill it. As much as I'd rather not. It could make the boss easier. I got a tiny bit back, I think. See?
I never would have thought there'd be a place like this here.
What, you mean like a boss arena? Also, this is supposedly the place where Roll's grandfather found me. So where am I? Or where did he find me?
You see the large pillar in the middle of that area? On my scanner, I can see what looks like a key on top of it. Can you see it?
Yeah, I'm just fixing the map. Map. So they said in the center. I sure do hope I wasn't supposed to let this place be full of water in order to get the key. I guess I'll need to... B5, yep. Yeah. Oh, it's bad that Data's here. That means that there's a boss or something very important that's about to occur.
It looks like the key is in the room at the end of this passageway.
Oh, they made it sound like it was in the area before. Two keyholes, one more is left. Okay, that's annoying. That's my fault. Oh, I still hate that it happened. My brain's in low power mode. No. I only held forward once. And then after falling, Mega Man sort of like slid off the second thing. This is not going well. Oh well. I'll try a bit more. If it doesn't go well, I may just stop because, well, I have a psychologist appointment soon. I might stream afterwards, I don't know. I mean, I've already streamed twice today, so I think I can... Oh, no, not Kamikaze one. Wait, is there like a invisible... No, there isn't. Sometimes they do things like, oh, look, there was an invisible walkway the entire time. But now I need to climb back up all that. Thought I was being so smart. No. Thank you, Kamikaze Robot. I really... No. At least I didn't fall off. I sort of like the design of his little backpack, but at the same time it does not look like it can carry anything. It's so tiny. That's sort of unnerving, having him be literally right on top of me. And at this point, his feet are going into my head. I might take this exam to look around. Is the model actually looking side to side and floating up and down, or is the whole model just turning? Huh. Still larger than mine. Oh well. Yeah. His hopes and dreams are larger than mine. Yeah, but sorry. But, you know, that was... I think I already said that like 2 or 3 times. Boy, you know, repeating the same joke a bunch of times sure does make it better. That's where I was, or... I'm going to take my anger out on these little fish. Yeah, that's... Nothing shows you're more of an adult person than picking on something helpless. Surely that doesn't make you look pathetic, right? Or sad, or like you're a cruel person not worth anyone caring about you for doing that type of thing, right? Like, totally. Totally. Let's see, so... No. How do I get to the... Alright, I'll try here. I guess this is to properly align it up. Hopefully I make it. Okay, I made it. It just does not look like there's anything of value here. Why is this here? Also, in some older games, they would literally... I think I'm having that stroke now. But, they would literally do stuff to, you know, drag out time or frustrate you. However, having said that, I would still wish that games were, you know, back in this era, because, you know, there was a lot more different types of games, and companies were a lot more willing to, you know, experiment. Because that's a lot of kamikazes. Well, no, they didn't do it because there was a lot of kamikazes. They did it because it was significantly cheaper to make games. I am wondering how come the upper level is still flooded while the lower level is not. That is rather interesting. More than anything, I also just wish I had a weapon to blow up walls. Backtracking can be fun, but, well, yes, I can. I do actually have access to certain magic, which is called a wall hack, but I don't want to do that. Because, you know, once you start cheating, then it brings up the question of, well, you know, I already did this, so why don't I do this here? That, and, you know, if I actually do stuff like the wall hack, or, well, the literal cheat that lets me walk through these walls, I'll never really develop the skills necessarily needed to do stuff like that. Oh no, my brain's running out of that. Game's still fun, sort of, but you know, I think I've played this game for like almost 8 hours. God, how? Not 8 hours a day, but the stream. Actually, just going to check. Thank you, Fish Reaverbot. That was great. But let's see. For that. Sorry, Twitch. Like I was looking at Twitch. So So I've already played on the earlier stream. I basically did the better part of 4 hours. And then, so far, like, just literally 2 hours now. So I've been playing this game, and I played a while between now and before, so. Oh yeah, I need to switch equipment now. Oh yeah. For no, wrong equipment. Wait, no, that hydrogen, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Like, my brain sometimes needs time to rest, and even if you enjoy a game sometimes, playing it for a long time, also trying to play it and trying to be witty at the same time, which, you know, wait, you're trying to be witty? I said trying, I'm failing, but you know, it's not like I'm a comedian or entertainer, attempting to become one, but Okay, I'm gonna pause this for a second and play something briefly, just because, you know, it'll help assist with me just take my break as a short break from it. I was like, I'm not going to play Jolly or anything like that. By the way, if you're bored of me playing this type of thing, tell me. I'm just doing it because I enjoy it, and watching people experience something new or introducing new things to people. I guess I'll do a different joke one, because now I think about it, I've played a bunch of the Jolly stuff, so they're probably getting tired. So, Leslie Nielsen in Resident Evil 4.
Hold on! Grab my wrist!
Take care of yourself.
My name is Sergeant Frank Drebin, Detective Lieutenant, Police Squad. There'd been a recent wave of murders at the city zoo. I was bringing in a suspect when I got a call from headquarters about the kidnapping. I promise you, whatever scum did this, not one man on this force will rest for 1 minute until he's behind bars. Now let's grab a bite to eat.
Great.
I couldn't believe it was her. It was like a dream. But there she was, just like I remembered her. She was giving me a look I could feel in my hip pocket.
I'm sorry I can't hear you! Don't fire the gun while you're talking!
Take care of yourself, baby. By the way, I faked every orgasm.
So what do you think about that one? Do you think it was better or worse than the, you know, other one I showed you? Yeah, well, if you want to watch the movie that he's taking clips from, is something called The Naked Gun. But yeah. But yeah, it's just like just a number of stuff, and then of course he did, like, you know, Mr. Bean and like Cyberpunk 2077. I think about it, I don't know if you know who Mr. Bean
You
is.
looking for some company tonight?
Where's your cute little ass rushing off to?
Papers.
You look like a cut of momentum, are you? Look down. Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn. Is this a pain?
So, Eli Handel B Wave is the name of that channel. It's you know, pretty good. Oh wait, God damn it. Fine, I'll one second. I just keep seeing other ones.
Admiral Hackett's mobilizing the fleets.
Yeesh.
Mass Effect. Have you seen Mass Effect? Or have you played Mass Effect, the game? After this, I'm going to go back to the game because I don't want to just constantly play it. Okay, so Mass Effect is... God, I don't know if I should play this. But Mass Effect is a space RPG which... It's a really good game series with a really good story. However, the problem is the third game kind of... Okay, let's put it this way. It was a game which you carried over the data from the previous game. So, after beating the first game, when you started the second game, you could load a save file of the completion data of the first game and transfer all the data over. Your character, all the things you did, and people would comment on the things you did, and it would change the world depending on what you did in the previous game. And so the second game was really good. However, the problem is, during the time the second game was made, they were bought, like BioWare was bought out by EA. So the second game is good, but the problem is that in the third game they just sort of... The story took a back seat, and then they... I don't know, the story's still good. It's just that anything I mentioned is a spoiler. But it was one of my favorite game series. However, I had a history of playing it because I kept losing my data. Though the reason I lost most of my data is because someone stole my Xbox. So yeah, that's not something I can really help. But yeah, guess I'll play it.
I'm guessing words made it to Alliance Command.
Also, I don't know if you know who Michael Scott is, but the Michael Scott in this is supposed to be the Michael Scott from the American version of The Office.
Something big's headed our way.
That's what she said.
God help us all.
People say I am the best boss. They go, God, we've never worked in a place like this before. You're hilarious. And you get the best out of us. I think that pretty much sums it up.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm!
Yes, I was the first one out. And yes, I've heard women and children first. But we do not employ children. We are not a sweatshop, thankfully. And women are equal in the workplace by law.
Just hit me. You'll see.
Okay, loco.
All right, come on. Oh, fuck!
I live by one rule. No office romances. No way. Very messy, inappropriate. No. But I live by another rule. Just do it.
Thank you. My sister is safe again thanks to you.
Did you see that? Did you see it? Did you see what... Wow. Well, Jen didn't believe in showing affection, so... Sometimes I don't know how to react when a girl touches me. Oh.
I like it.
Sometimes you have to take a break from being the kind of boss that's always trying to teach people things. Sometimes you have to just be the boss of dancing. Listen, man, I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
I appreciate that, Commander. I really do.
Maybe we could go out for a beer sometime, and you could tell me how you do that to another dude.
I don't know. Maybe.
Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions.
I have done some very bad things, things of which I am not proud, and I vow to never listen to my bodily instincts ever again.
Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked?
Oh, okay. I was talking about that. What's going on?
All right. Oh. Have you ever had mud bugs? Okay, well, you know, that's the name. Now that I've got a reaction out of you. Mud bugs is one of the affectionate terms that people in Louisiana call crawfish. Or crawdads.
Hi, I'm Josh.
So I guess I'll just show you this thing.
An enormous
Here.
amount of
These are crawfish.
I feel
They're
very
basically like
far
little
from home
tiny
right now.
lobsters.
There's more pickup trucks in this parking lot than there are in all of the United Kingdom.
I've seen some plates that we walk past. Plates
Yeah.
are like this big.
Wow.
Lot of food. Look at the plates he's carrying. Look at just the size of those. Hello.
That's a tray.
Yeah.
Oh my
All
god.
right, so these are your char oysters. They are very hot. Soft shell crab.
So this you can just chew straight through
Yes.
the whole thing.
What happens is they outgrow their shell, and in between they're growing out of that shell and the next shell getting hard, they're called the soft shell.
Giggity.
So you can fry them and eat them whole like that. We got crawfish, and then these are the blue crabs. So this is our short-legged lady.
The legs aren't that short.
They're short, but look at our
Okay.
snow crab. So you see what I mean? They are
Yeah.
short.
Holy moly.
I feel
Have
like
you ever
there's
eaten
nothing
king
left in
crab
this scene.
legs?
We have the entire cast of The Little Mermaid sat in front of us.
Don't say that.
Well, with the exception of Ariel, obviously.
Oh my gosh. Bit of soft shell crab. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's not just like soft shell, that's like soft shell.
I must say, given how she described what a soft shell crab is, I didn't know what it was before.
Okay.
I do feel a little bad. You know? It's like catching someone with their clothes
I was trying not to think of that.
You know? The crab is fresh out of the shower, it thinks no one's watching, and then it gets plucked out and then deep fried.
In its most vulnerable state.
Can you
because
imagine getting deep fried
that's
right
so
after a
delicious.
bath? You just had a spa day, and before you know it, you're in a vat of boiling oil.
It's so worth it. It's so worth it.
It tastes like a crab that has had a lovely day of wellness.
The crawfish, when they talk about sucking the head, I'll show you that.
Sucking the head.
Sucking the head, and it sounds weird.
Yeah, I mean,
but
what?
all that comes out is you get a little more of the seasoning.
Okay,
So it'll be
okay.
a little spicier. And I guess you don't know how to open them, so I grabbed my gloves.
I don't know how you guessed.
Okay, yeah.
So you hold the crawfish like this and twist.
Oh, wow.
You make that look very easy.
Well, this is years of practice.
Oh,
wow.
All right, but you're gonna have
You
to try
see
to suck
that
the head.
tiny little bit there that looks almost like a shrimp or prawn? That's the edible meat on a crawfish. Crawfish taste good. The problem is it's a lot of effort for very, very little meat. It's like, it's also why whenever you get like already deshelled crawfish, it's expensive. And you know, part of the fun of eating them is, you know, ripping off the head and then eating it. But really, they are small. I like, I mean, you've seen it. Like,
Head if
yeah.
you're gonna be in New Orleans. So just squeeze it and then suck on it.
It would be my pleasure to suck this head.
Oh my, oh.
Oh, you got one too. You don't get out of it.
Oh, absolutely. I'm down.
And
Oh
it's
yeah,
like I
because
said,
people
yeah,
think
squeeze
like,
it,
oh God,
and then
look
suck
at
on
like
it.
how
You're gonna get
much
all
meat
that
there's going to
juices
be
and
on
the
there.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
It's really delicious, but it's got that peppery kick.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. This is not like an everyday occurrence when you're having food in the UK.
No.
Surgical gloves.
Normally when you see one of these, something unpleasant's going to happen. But it's medically necessary. The first thing
Please don't
she
talk
said
about
to
prostate
do was
exams,
give it a
Ollie.
wiggle,
Look at this. Give it a
pull it
wiggle.
out.
I'm not
Wow, you
old
did that
enough to
quite well.
have one,
And then we
but
gotta
you
get
know, I
rid of
don't
all
want
this
to think
little
about
stuff.
that.
How the heck?
How did she do this bit? She made it look so easy.
Oh.
Nicely done. Cheers. Wow. Yeah.
Are we okay?
Yeah.
So good, Debbie.
So good.
You got it figured out?
I think so.
Well,
I think
wouldn't
so.
say that.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
We're getting there. Ooh, you really do get a shot of the seasoning.
Some people love to suck the head, but
It's like
other
a
people
seafood
don't.
Cajun vape.
There's
so
not
much
like
flavor. So different. Wow.
it's not like you're
Get
eating any
used to this.
organ meat by sucking on the head or anything
Squeeze
like that.
it
or,
and then suck. Yeah. Squeeze and suck.
but it's you know, some people still don't want to do it.
I was
It's-
joking.
I mean, you don't normally inhale food, do you?
You know,
Literally inhaling.
I mean, giving head isn't something that everyone
right?
can
You
do.
feel it.
Hardcore, man.
It's hardcore.
Vaping seafood for years.
Yeah, he's been vaping seafood since he was a child.
You know what? Because it's got a little bit of spice. I'm eating them faster and faster. Like the closest comparison I can think of is flaming hot Cheetos. You know? Oh, sorry, Debbie.
No, you're
Do you-
fine.
Do you know what I mean? It's so more.
It's very
Wonderful.
addictive. It's
Yes.
very addictive.
Yeah, people wait all year for that, and we just started our season.
We came at the right time.
If me and Josh open a crawfish from the beginning,
not
you
good at
rate our technique and tell us who is the best.
Tell you right now,
I mean, I can tell
you're
you which
better.
one's learned faster.
Oh. Ready? Ready? Ready?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Wow. Oh, you've gone straight for the Okay. Come on.
I think I'm making him nervous.
Yes, got it.
You both did very well,
what?
but you did suck the heads.
Turned off an alarm and YouTube activated.
So good.
I think one criticism you could level at shellfish you get in the UK is that it doesn't have a strong flavor when it's just cooked in butter. Whereas the seasoning for this,
Oh, there's so much flavor.
it's amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, I can get used to this.
100%.
There are blue crabs here. If you hold this little flipper right here and you lift the shell.
Oh.
Now, if there's juice in here, that juice tastes amazing. All right, try drinking the juice.
Bit of crab juice.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, when I came, I started asking all the people that had grew up eating this, how do you do that? And they showed me, and they were very kind. All right.
The juice packs
Oh,
a
it's
punch.
so amazing.
Packs a punch. You should have.
Isn't it good?
It's really good.
Strong.
It's really good.
Your boudin.
So this is sausage meat and rice.
Well, yeah. Boudin is also like pretty tasty, though depending on what kind it is. Like boudin noir is literally like a blood sausage version of it, but yeah. Eating crab is pretty good, but the problem is it depends on what size it is. Like blue crabs don't have a ton of meat on them. Also, even though I'm from Maryland, I've never been to a crab boil, which is supposed to be what my state's known for. However, I need to go to Baltimore or somewhere on the shore, where I grew up was more inland. So, you know, that's, you know, not exactly that. But still, as somebody who's supposedly a food nut, who loves seafood and crab, to have never had the dish or, you know, the specialty of where I grew up is sort of crazy. Though also my family is partially Jewish, so it makes a bit of sense.
Wow, squidgy. I mean, you've got a dog. I owned a dog. That honestly, it feels like the bag when you when you pick it up. It's exactly the same texture.
Okay.
Exact. Feel it.
No, I don't want to feel it. No, why you? You don't have to eat this one with your hands. You can use a fork.
No need. You've got gloves on. Save them washing up.
To me, we haven't. I feel like this is like a southern haggis.
Ooh.
You know, we put like meat and like oats together.
Yeah.
Whereas this is sausage, meat, and rice instead.
All right. Let's do it.
Cheers. Oh yeah.
Mmm.
Oh, heavily spiced.
It is not dissimilar from haggis.
The flavours in everything you try here is just so much more complex.
If you have like good haggis.
Oh, good haggis is great. Don't get me wrong, but that's like that's spicy.
Spicy haggis. It's spicy
okay,
haggis.
Fair enough. I really want to try this grilled oyster. Look at that.
I'm excited about this.
Wow. Why? Just because it's bread?
I am.
Yeah. You're an idiot. All right.
All right.
Look at that. So it's grilled with like melted butter and cheese.
Oh.
I don't know if that's in the Oysters Casino.
Oh, wow.
Or Oysters Casino. Well, no, Oysters Casino is cooked with peppers as well.
Oh my gosh,
Has
that's
cheese
so
and
good.
It tastes like oyster pizza, you know? That's really good.
Yeah, I know. I actually see what you mean. Is that the best oyster you've ever had?
Definitely. Would eat again.
No. Unlike most other oysters. Fair enough. There's so much flavour.
Sometimes the way to get someone to try something is to literally cover it in butter, cheese, and
amazing.
you know.
Do people typically eat this amount?
Well, that's 5 pounds. So the average person eats between 3 and 5 pounds.
The average single person?
one person?
One person, 3 to 5 pounds.
What's the most anyone's ever
Well, we
eaten?
had a gentleman whose record was 42 pounds, which is an entire sack of crawfish.
Pound.
That's 8 of these.
Yeah, it's over 8 of those.
I must say, when it came out, it looks a little bit like a salad from an alien planet.
Right.
It does. It's quite intimidating. We don't have anything like this that's served like this.
But I get it. I get it. I understand why this is such a big thing.
However, it's
assuming you
also
know how to do the
deceptive
lobster.
because it looks like, wow, how could you ever be hungry after all that
I
food? And
assumed
then,
wrong.
as I said, like that little tiny bit.
So we click here.
Oh, that's the lobster claw.
Yeah, that's the claw.
Fantastic.
And then the lobster, I just treat it like a giant crawfish.
Do we
pull it
suck
off.
the head?
I don't know. I mean,
Don't. Don't do it.
Do not suck the head.
that's why I said I don't know. I've never done it.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'll put it this way: with the crawfish, they don't have as many big organs inside of them. So when he just took the lobster and put it like that, he's just getting a huge whiff of the internal organs of the lobster. But you know, to be fair, you wouldn't want to do that anyways.
I think I just tasted all of the sea. I tasted all of the sea. If anyone ever asks you again whether they should suck the
What
head,
the answer is no.
the answer is no.
Look at the size of this lobster tail as well that she's just cooked. Oh my gosh. That looks well.
Have you ever had lobster tail?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
This has been
This is such a feast.
amazing, Debbie.
Such a feast.
Well, when they talk about Louisiana food, now you understand. Because the flavoring is completely different. When the
Lobster is, I think, a lot, well, except for the price. Ignoring the price of lobster. Lobster is a lot easier, I think, and more approachable than crab. Because crab, you need to put so much effort into getting stuff. Like all the breaking, all the cracking. You make a big mess of the table. And then you get tiny little bits of food. While with lobster, the tail has so much meat inside of it. And then the claws also have a ton of meat inside of that. So, you know. Plus, some people prefer the taste of lobster to crab. Though, for me, it depends on how well it was cooked. Overcooked lobster does not taste good. While that's true of a lot of things, it's just, it also becomes tough if you overcook it. But it's really nice cold, and you know, eaten as a lobster roll, which is they take the lobster, cut it into chunks, or the meat of it, and then they either mix it with butter or they mix it with mayonnaise, and then they put it on this bread, and you just like eat it like that. And it's just really nice and refreshing. However, there is a problem with eating, for some people, with eating crab and lobster. Unlike shrimp, which you can, you know, dispatch and then cook later, crabs and lobsters have certain bacteria in them, so that if you kill it, it almost immediately begins to spoil. So that's why if you want to eat lobster or crab, you have to cook it. You have to cook it while it's alive. Which, you know, for some people that's too bad. I mean, you can dispatch it quickly. Like, some people will take a scissor will take a boiling pot, grab the crab, and then chop its face, which effectively immediately dispatches it so that its brain no longer receives anything, and then they immediately dunk it in the water. But yeah. Either way.
The French
Not
Cajuns
exactly
got
a
down here,
fun
they had to
thing.
figure out a way to make everything good, and they did. They figured out how to season everything up, and it is wonderful.
Well, merci beaucoup.
Yeah, very-
Merci beaucoup.
Oh, you're welcome.
I really appreciate
Merci.
it. I don't really entirely understand why we don't eat seafood like this in the UK. We're an island.
Well, we have crawfish in our freshwater rivers.
There's so much seafood around.
Well,
in the UK,
not
but,
all
you know,
crawfish
you
are big
deep
enough to
fry
really
everything.
eat.
Put salt and vinegar on it. That's kind of our thing.
I think I'm going to try this. I think I'm going to try and do it.
I would love to.
With the exception of sucking on that lobster head. This has been a wonderful experience. I was in heaven and then momentarily
same
transported straight down to...
Not being into eating lobster or crab is not a bad thing, because it's expensive, and the fun part of the fun of it is, you know, breaking into it and breaking the shell, and, you know, so you eating it with your hands. But it's one of those things where you only do it on special occasions because it's just too tedious to make a regular thing.
The hell.
You don't want to suck
And I
on the
realised
wrong
how
head.
lucky I was.
You don't want to suck on the wrong head, Ollie. If you've learned anything today, I think it's probably going to take us another about
Yes,
an hour or
so
two to finish
according
all
to them,
this crawfish,
only
because
make sure
we
you
don't
suck
quite have
on
the skills yet,
Right.
and the crew need to try some more of this because it's absolutely unreal.
In the meantime,
see you jolly soon. What the heck's next?
Somebody once told me the world never changes.
Somebody wants to tell me.
I've had word from a settlement that needs help.
Quest? I'm already on a quest.
I'll mark it on your map.
If she's here, Elder Maxon's here.
Do you think maybe he's compensating for something?
We're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle.
That's actually a very nice leotard.
Wear it with pride.
Do they come in men's sizes? You're gonna be a father.
I am father.
What?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Another settlement has sent word that they need our help.
For 5 minutes. Could you not be yourself? For 5 minutes! You've had a lot of time to plan this, haven't you?
Super mutants not make plans.
Don't worry. We can count on the Minutemen.
That's true. I'm doomed.
The Commonwealth will never survive without the Institute.
That's why people love you. Even on your deathbed, you're still making jokes.
So we just killed everyone?
Oh, come on. It's just a joke. Still.
Still. Yeah, well, I think that's enough of that, or of the non stuff. I don't have much time left, but I will try playing a bit more of this. Or wait. Ah. So, I don't know, after my appointment I might stream, or I may just Try and sleep. Oh. So... Fun. So exciting. Okay, well at least they remembered to put it on top of this. Or like, well, let's see. I do wonder what is behind those areas there, but I'll just wait until I get something I can break it. Also, I'm sorry, I just remembered you said you didn't like crabs and shellfish like that. Well, partially I remembered it near the end of the video. I should be more accommodating rather than, hey, watch this thing I like. Even though you told me you didn't like that thing. But yeah, sorry about that, still. I need to be more accommodating and accepting of other people's different opinions. Even if they're wrong! I'm kidding, but yeah, no. Just like, crab isn't for everyone. Oh, well, thanks for saying that. But, you need to be careful with saying stuff like that, because there are people who will literally go like, okay, it's time to talk about poo. And then spend a very long time talking about a subject that you really don't want to hear about. And it's like, please, no, stop. I take back what I said. It's like, whatever you say, I'll accept you. And then it's just like, except for that. Please stop. Cease. I know I said I'd accept anything, but that was before I knew that subject matter existed. Or then it's just like, oh my god, I did not get everything I want. It's like, just, I'll try to think of interesting topics. And not just, you know, random well, most of my topics are random monologues anyways. So, actually, let's see that. I'll try going a little higher and then reaching that one there. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. Ah, no! No, 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 no. So, you know, it makes it worse when you're falling slowly and it's just like, oh, I'm missing everything. No, come on. Sorry about that. But however, I'm not sorry for apologizing. Deal with it. Thank you, game. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Thank you. Yes. Moon physics. so I think this is the way I have to go. No. Why is it speeding up? Weirdly speeding up. Okay, there we go. Maybe this is the way I get the key that I've been looking. Nope. No, it's not. It's literally a block wall. Okay, so I just found out all my hard work and effort has been for naught. But no, why is it? No. I thought I cheated the system. I just cheated myself. But yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't fall that time. Oh well. I'm gonna get out of this dungeon, I think, and then I'm going to stop streaming because I think I need to get ready for my psychologist appointment. And I think if I do continue streaming later, it would be something different. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll start playing Subnautica. Because I think I'll want to take a break from this. I still like this game and I'm definitely going to complete it, but just taking a break is always good. I used to play a different game each day, try to play a different game each day. Like the you know, popular streamers do. Or like have schedules. Oh, I need to once again switch it out. You know, I wish that I would just make an upgrade to the regular shoes, the jet skates, so I could go underwater with them instead of having to constantly switch it on and off. Just gonna get out of here. So I'm going to try doing the I'm probably not going to stream later today because I'm going to do stuff like the tedious things that you didn't want me to do on stream. Like the quizzes. The remaining ones. And then also I have to eat Yeah, I'm probably not going to stream later. I mean, the last time when I said I wouldn't stream later, I ended up doing it, but... God, I'm tired! But either way. As much as I put them off, it's a better idea for me to do it now, because I'd probably get the full set of whatever weapon or item it is for doing that, and then I can run around with a strong item. But yeah, thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry that I was so low energy. And I'm also sorry I just keep literally showing you just food stuff and weird comedy things. If I don't stream later, I hope you have a great day. Get plenty of rest. have fun playing games or doing whatever it is you want to do, and I'll see you later. Alright. Bye. Bye-bye.